Welcome back, NAU fans, as we take another look at one of the decade's top moments in our Lumberjack Flashback. Today, I have former Lumberjack tennis player Tim Handel, a three-time Big Sky MVP and the first conference player to reach the NCAAs in more than a decade. Tim, thanks for joining us today.
Hey.
So we'll just jump right into your career and kind of talk about some of the success that you had. When did you feel that you and the team as a whole would be able to qualify for the NCAAs?
So in the beginning of the season, we played a couple pretty good teams. And we actually played pretty well right from the beginning against most of them. So after first couple matches, I was like, this year we can actually win the Big Sky and make it to the NCAA tournament, because the years before we were always a good team, but we never actually won it. So after the first couple matches, I was already pretty positive that we can make it.
You'd obviously, like I said, won the Big Sky MVP your sophomore and junior years. Did you know individually that once you got to your senior year, you'd be at the level to qualify for the NCAAs as an individual?
I wasn't sure, just because of the teams we were playing, so I didn't really got to play that many nationally ranked players. So I wasn't sure if I would keep my ranking the whole season and if I would be able to make it. But yeah, my results from the fall were good enough to then just keep my ranking and then make it. Yeah.
In your senior year, you guys obviously you had a new head coach. How did the team gel with Maciek taking over the program, especially leading into the success that you guys had?
I think everyone was really positive right from the beginning with him. I personally had a great relationship with him. We had always a good connection on and off the court, and I think that's how it was with the whole team, because he was just a good coach for all of us, and I think everyone improved in that year.
How did your first head coach, Kai Kroll, kind of recruit you to get you into NAU? How did you hear about the school, or were you kind of aware of it from the start?
So I knew another German player, Felix Schumann, before I went over there. So he went to NAU 1 year before me, and then Kai Kroll came to visit me in Germany, and then I really liked what he was talking about, and Felix also told me that it's a great place, so that's why I went there. Yeah.
How tough is the adjustment to going and playing at a place that you've never? I'm assuming you didn't visit Flagstaff before you committed coming there. So how tough of a process is that?
In the beginning, I was really struggling with the language, to be honest. In school, I was struggling to understand and follow everything what the teachers were saying and doing. So, but yeah, after a couple weeks there, I started to pick up and start to speak English a lot better, and then I also started to improve on the court.
Do you feel like that adjustment it kind of coincides with one another as you become more comfortable as a student in your personal life and just adjusting to America, that the success really did start to show up more on the court?
Yeah, I think in the beginning I was struggling a little bit with many different factors, so that really was a struggle for me also on the court. I think because I didn't have the focus on tennis, because there were so many other things I had to do and learn. But then once I actually managed to do all the other things, then I started to improve.
You're only you're barely removed from the season of your senior year, but have you been able to look back after that and kind of be proud of the fact that you guys are probably one of the best, if not the best, men's tennis team in this school's ever seen?
I think right when we won the Big Sky, I remember some of the seniors were sitting together, and in that moment I felt really proud that we actually managed to win it in our last year, because we were so close the 3 years before, and then we finally made it in our last year.
And Maciek's let me know you're going to come back and be the graduate assistant coach for the men's tennis program next year. What kind of interested you in that? Is it just something you enjoyed your time here and you felt that it was a good opportunity?
Yeah, I was playing professionally the last couple of months, but obviously because of the current situation, all the tournaments are canceled, and I've always liked to coach other people and hopefully help them to be a better player. So that's why, yeah, Maciek asked me, and then I decided to do it.
You kind of mentioned earlier that obviously you and Maciek, you felt like you developed a good relationship right off the bat. Is that kind of just carried over into this now that you'll be working with him side by side?
Yeah, I think he's a good coach, and he's helped me a lot. So now I'm trying to do what he's done to me to hopefully the guys that are still on the team.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me. That's all the questions I have, and we look forward to seeing you come back this fall.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.